everyone, I'm Janet Wakeland with Remarkably Created, and I wanted to pop on real quick today, August 1st, because today kicks off Stampin' Up's month-long sale on the kits in their kit collection. The kits are priced up to 30% off, and I wanted to showcase for you some of my favorite ones. There are around 30 different kits to pick from, and I will link above after this video is over a link to the page that features all of the kits. On that page you can view what the finished projects would look like, and you can view all of the contents of that kit. So let's just jump right in and let's take a look at them. So the kits are shipped in a nice little storage box. Storage boxes, a lot of people are actually flipping them inside out and reassembling them and then using them as gift boxes. They're really nice and sturdy. The sturdiness of the box alone makes them perfect for crafting on the go. You can just grab this, take it to the beach vacation with you, take it on a road trip. If you're traveling in an RV with minimum space, it's great. It also is great because it contains all of the contents. And another great way to use our kits is to have several on a shelf for when you have young kids and teens visiting and they're quote-unquote bored and they want an activity, or you want to gather the family around the table maybe after Thanksgiving dinner. You can pull several boxes out and have some craft time. But again, everything's neatly contained. The nice thing about crafting with a kit is once you've utilized all of the paper products and the embellishments and twines or whatever it is that's needed to complete the projects, the only thing that you're left with is a stamp set and 2 small ink spots. You don't need a huge craft room to store everything. Again, one of the boxes could be the storage space for those leftover stamps and the ink spots. One thing to note is the ink spots are raised and they can be refilled if the color is current. So for example, in this kit we happen to have pumpkin pie, which is a current color, so it would have an ink refill. Bermuda Bay we did bid goodbye to, but that would be a great reason to have this kit alone, is just for the retired ink color that's in it. All of the kits vary, and you're going to see that in just a second. Some kits have a stamp set and 1 ink spot. Some have a stamp set, 2 ink spots. Some don't even have an ink spot, okay? And if they do require a stamp, you will have a block to use with those stamps. Again, they're going to vary with embellishments and things like that. In this case, these are little googly eyes for the sweet robots. This is one of my favorite kits. I just love how happy it is. And I love the versatility of the little robots. I can use it on boys or girls. And again, just the happy colors that are in it. So it's nice to keep on hand if you're needing to make cards in a hurry for the young ones in your life. And that's actually another benefit of the kits, is they're great for card making emergencies. For those of you that need a card that morning as you're sending the kids off to school and you need a card for the teacher, for them to hand to the teacher, or you're headed into work and you need a card for a fellow coworker's birthday or something like that, or you need to get a card in the mail that day, they're great for those card making emergencies. So I love to have them on hand, as well as, again, for those that just have the space. So we've got some great happy gift tags. Again, I'm drawn to the bold, happy colors in these gift tags. You've got a great bold stamp set and an ink spot in this set. And you've got twine and rhinestones that are part of that. Here you can see a better look at the clear block. So this one is the Love Santa kit. The other one was the Robot kit. Another one that I enjoy, I like this one, but I'm drawn to travel and anything travel themed. But this one and another one I'm going to show you, this is a great set for the men in your life. There's another one also called for the guys. This one's called Timeless Greetings. But again, it could be a great card set to have on hand when you need a card for the men in your life. We've got a thanks, happy birthday, you make the world a better place, time to celebrate, great retirement card. And again, great colors. The nice thing about these sets as well is that everything's pre-printed and the note cards are white on the inside, so you don't have to worry about extra layering on the inside. And then the adhesives will vary that are included with it. In this case, you've got dimensionals. Sometimes there'll be glue dots. Sometimes there'll actually even be tear and tape. So there's actually even adhesive in them. One of the only things that you need for creating is just a small little spot to work and a pair of scissors. Other than that, everything is all inclusive in them. And again, another great stamp set. I don't have any elaborate storage system for my leftover stamp sets. I use a clear mount stamp case, the ones that the stamps from our regular catalog come in, and I just fill it. Once it's filled, I grab another one, and on the side I have a label that says kit stamps. Part of the reason why I don't have an elaborate naming system is because I don't remember the name. I don't remember that, you know, this was from the Timeless Greetings. I just remember, oh, where's that clock face, right? I know it was in a kit, so I remember elements and pieces. So that's my storage system and what works for me. But we all have different filing systems. But I'm all about simple and labeling them kit. I can grab the kits and I know it was associated with that. Here we've got a soft suede ink spot. Then another one that I like to use is this one here. This one is a great holiday tag set. And what makes this a great holiday tag set is that the tags are actually pre-folded, pre-adhesed, all of that, and they hold a gift card, they hold money, they hold a sweet little message inside of them. And you've got some traditional holiday colors backed with black that just really make them pop. So this is a great gift card holder set. When you visit the link that I'm going to post above, it will tell you the quantities, and again, it will have pictures of all of these elements laid out so that you can see what is actually in it. Of course, a picture of the stamp set and the ink spot. I love these kits. I buy them just for the stamp set. Some of the stamp sets just, I mean, I just love them. From Our House to Yours. This one here, From Our Home to Yours, goes perfectly with the gingerbread house and the new So Very Merry. We've got a little tiny To From. Enjoy, doesn't even have to be holidays. A little something for a friend. Again, it's not holidays, just for you. The only one that's really a holiday stamp is the one that says Merry Christmas, so a great gift-giving stamp set. And it's all of Stampin' Up's high-quality photo polymer. Then another great one. I love this one just because of the stinking cute little skunk. You're also probably noticing that the stamp sizes that are in them vary as well. Some of them only have 3 or 4 stamps. Some have a larger sheet of stamps. And the prices will reflect that. They're not a uniform price. There's lots of different price points across the kits too. So that may also help with your crafting budget. And of course, right now with them up to 30% off, that really helps with that crafting budget. So great, great stamps. And again, a lot of these stamps work well with other things. There is a skunk in the Zoo Crew designer paper. Sorry Life Stinks sometimes would be a great stamp to pull out and use with that. And then the little cards are amazing. Now you see that there's only a skunk image, but you're gonna notice that there's this sweet little chick and this sweet little mouse. A lot of the elements in the kits are pre-designed die cuts. You just punch them out and then you can add them as elements to your card front. So absolutely amazing. So great, great stamps. I love that stinking little skunk. He is adorable. Then another one that I like is this one here just because of its elegance. This one has this gorgeous, large, detailed rose. It could almost be a peony as well too, and a leaf. And it's another one with some great greetings. We have a Happy Mother's Day, best wishes for you. Happy birthday, congratulations. But just look at how soft and beautiful the cards are in this. I just think that they're stunning. And so it's just a really beautiful feel. And you're hopefully already seeing to that variety from really bold and bright to kind of the more muted colors in the Timeless Greetings to the Sentimental Rose here and its beautiful stamp set. So you can also see that I like variety, so that's another thing. I am drawn to certain things, but I definitely like variety. Now this one is a little bit different, and I have a couple of these and another couple that are similar to these type of smaller kits around and on hand for a very specific reason. These are tiny little 3x3 note cards, and these are perfect for leaving a tip, leaving a tiny little piece of chocolate, just a sweet little thank you note. So for those of you that are getting ready to take a cruise, this would be a great way to leave tips for, your dining room waitstaff, for your room steward. I always like to have little envelopes to put tips in and things like that when I travel, whether it's for the hotel staff that have been helping me, handing one to the airline stewardess ahead of a flight just to make her day, or at the end of a flight if it's been a great flight. So there's 3 different sets that have smaller little note cards that are perfect for that. So I like to have a couple of those on hand and around so that I can make sweet little tip holders and little Happy Mail pieces. Again, little piece of Ghirardelli chocolate fits down inside of that. This one, again, is another one. You're gonna find that a lot of these kits, I'm gonna lay this up here, mix and match really well with Stampin' Up! Products. We've got quite a few scenery type stamps, some stamps that actually, like the Playing in the Rain stamp set right now, that a lot of these greetings mix and match with. This was actually one of our best-selling paper pumpkin kits of all time, and they brought it back in the kits collection, so it's absolutely really, really fun. But you've got some clouds you can add to your sceneries, and then just some great greetings. You are capable of amazing things. Let love grow. Wishing you better days ahead, and no matter the weather, we're in this together. And then the greeting cards feature the pre-printed backgrounds, and then you've got all of these sweet little rubber boots in bright colors as your die cuts to punch out and use. So again, that's the other thing I look at, is I look at, you know, just how am I going to use the kit. I really pay attention to the stamp sets because, again, of the versatility in them. So that's always fun. So that's just a couple of them. Let's keep going. I've got a couple more. I don't have all 30 of them, but I wanted to showcase at least my favorites for you. So this is the For the Guys card kit. This is another one that keeping on hand when you have the need to make a card for a guy real fast. So you could even turn this into by using, you don't have to use these greetings, guys. If you happen to be a paper crafter and have stamps, maybe you've bought some of the other kits from the kit collection, pull the other stamps out and use them. Turn that into a graduation, turn that into a retirement. It does give you a nice variety in the packs, but again, go looking for other stamps to mix and match. This one happens to have happy birthday, happy Father's Day, happy anniversary. For all you do, I love you. It has the words dad, nephew, son, brother, uncle, grandpa, and friend. So this would be a great stamp set to add to your stamp collection if you're looking for greetings like that, and especially while they're on sale. So again, a great time to make some cards and then have some great stamps added to your collection. Another one of the things that, at least for me personally, that I send a lot are thank you cards. So I'm always looking for the card kits that are predominantly thank you. Sorry about this. Try not to sneeze for a second. But that are predominantly thank you. The other way that a lot of people will use these card kits is maybe you know someone that likes to send a lot of cards or has a need. Maybe after a wedding, this would be a great one to assemble all of the cards, tie a little bow on them, and give them to a bride-to-be to send thank yous after her shower. Give them to a newly married couple so they can then personalize the message and have thank you cards ready to go. So a lot of times these kits can be assembled and the finished cards can be done as gifts, or the kit itself. The kit itself makes great gifts, whether it's a gift for your favorite crafter, a gift for a budding crafter, someone that's newly exploring crafting. And then I always like to say a gift for yourself. If you have a birthday, an anniversary, of course Christmas is coming, you can always have those who gift you gifts. Reach out and contact me and I can help them with your wish list. You can tell me what you want me to tell them to shop for you. So again, they also make great gifts that way. So just a few more to go through. This one is just such a fun, happy holiday card set. And maybe you're running out of time and you need to make some cards quick. Then having a Christmas card set on hand would be handy. This one is our Christmas Whimsy. Got some great stamps, got some little mini dimensionals. Look at the blue stars and snowflakes. Aren't those so much fun? And this one happens to have gold foiled envelopes. A lot of the envelopes have a coordinating lining or some kind of foiling on them. You've got a great stamp set and some fun stamps to round out your holiday stamps. I always need some holiday stamps around. As a demonstrator, since crafting is my business, it's one of those ones where like a painter's house is never painted. You know, the plumber's always got plumbing issues because you're always helping somebody else. And since I'm always crafting for my business, sometimes I don't always slow down, and I usually end up sending Valentine's cards instead of Christmas cards. But anyway, again, back to that need for thank you cards. This was a set that I worked on. We did a 10,000 mile road trip earlier this year, so I was in the car a lot. And this is the one, I had several of this one, and this was the one that I worked on. I love the, this is all open work die cuts to create these cards with the beautiful pre-printed look behind them. And then the thanks in this one is just because you're so special to me. Thanks, I can't thank you enough. And I love you so much. Wishing you a magical birthday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And may your day be filled with light and love. And then an ink spot. So that was great. And then the other thing about these kits, guys, is you don't have to assemble them exactly the way the pre-printed instructions tell you to do it. If you have some experience crafting and you've got some additional craft supplies laying around, or maybe you have a couple of kits, you can mix and match the kits, kind of do a mashup. You can obviously pull from your other crafting supplies and simply use some of the ideas as a jumping off point. And for some of you that are really crafty and creative souls, sometimes we all get a little stuck. We kind of lose our mojo just a little bit. And sometimes we just need a little bit of an inspiration to jumpstart us. And we'll start out thinking we're going to copy it, and next thing we know, we've veered right and we're off feeling creative and our mojo is back, but we just needed a kickstart. These kits can be a great kickstart for that as well. This one has the beautiful parakeet party in it. And this one is actually a really cool craft kit. It's not a card kit. What this one is it's an actual, like a small journal. So you've got a young student going off on a missions trip. You yourself are getting ready to maybe take the trip of a lifetime. Or if you're like me, you do love to travel, but you kind of sometimes forget the names of all of the places, or you need some place to kind of write down the name of somebody that you want to give a shout out to, or the name of a business you want to tag, or whatever it is. Lots of different reasons why we might journal. And so this is great. You can see some of the pages. And this is just chock full of amazing elements. This also pairs really, really well. If any of you do that bullet journaling, this pairs really well with that. And this would be a great gift for anybody that you know that does bullet journaling. Just because of all the different pocket elements, all of the stickers, the way the pages are done. And we've got some great stamp sets. So we have It's a Good Day, Life is Cool. We've got some stamps that will work well with this. Love this, the best, yay, just enjoy, smile every day, high five, start somewhere, be beautiful, and we emphasis on you, and a little nod to Taylor Swift, right? We've got our Shake It Off, and then of course our great stamp set. So this would be a great crafting kit, again, for anybody that likes to journal, likes to make fun things like that. So we've got a good one. Another craft kit. This one I don't expect to stay in stock long. Our kits, some of them are while supplies last, and then some of them are reordered. The way that you can tell the difference is if it is currently unavailable, when you go to select it, it will say currently unavailable, okay? Currently unavailable means it's coming back. They will be restocking it. Now, Stampin' Up! Doesn't take back orders, but it just means check back and it will be there. If you want me to notify you when it's back in stock, just simply message me and I will, if you are one of my customers. But if it's totally like nowhere to be found, if it's nowhere in the online store, that means it's gone, it's sold out. We don't put sold out under it. We just don't put currently unavailable. It's gone. It's just taken off the website, okay? So this is one that I expect to either sell out. We don't know. We never know which ones it is. Sometimes it's based on availability, getting them from the manufacturers. Sometimes it's the shipping time, depending on where that manufacturer is. And sometimes it's also what idea is in the pipeline to replace what is being sold out, if that makes sense. Stampin' Up! Releases the kits fairly often. They just released a new holiday gift tag today here, August 1st. So again, look underneath for currently unavailable, but this is the one I expect to be pretty popular. They've taken $5 off the price of this. And in this case, I am going to open this one up. And I want to show you why it's going to be so popular. So let's just take a look at this for just a second. It was extremely popular when it first came out and went on unavailable status, and it's been on unavailable status a few times. So this is our birthday card organizer. And again, it doesn't have to be a birthday card organizer. I actually use mine to hold my receipts for the different months, okay, for tax purposes. So I just put my little tiny receipts that I save for that purpose. And I just took all of the cards, made them into birthday cards, but chose not to use this as, again, a birthday card organizer. But it does have pockets, it does have dates, so that you can write down the anniversary and the birth date if you want to use it as a birthday card organizer. It's bound really, really nice. It does hold a whole lot. If you'd like to know more, I did a whole video just on this when it was first released, and I can give you the link to that. It's got some fun sequins and some dimensionals. It does have the supplies to make some birthday cards, okay, because the fact that it's themed as a birthday card organizer, you've got a whole bunch of cards that you can go ahead and make. There's the tags to label the months. There's some fun extra pieces that you can embellish some of the little pocket pages and things like that. So this is one that if you're looking for a gift idea, this is something I would have made my grandmother. When my grandmother was alive, now I'm going to date myself, but when my grandmother was alive, one of the things that she loved to get as a gift was that assorted box of cards. Back then there was a company called Current, C-U-R-R-E-N-T. And we would always give her an assorted box of cards from Current because she loved to send cards. And we would also include a couple sheets of stamps, enough stamps for all of the cards that were in the kit for her. And so this would be a great gift for somebody who loves to send different cards. And you don't have to just stuff it with birthday cards. Again, you could fill it with other types of cards, a couple of thank you cards. Maybe you know there's a few graduations coming up. You might slip a few of those in there. You might, you know, you've got a wedding or something, so you might slip an assortment in. So again, I expect this one to be really hot since they've taken $5 off of the price during the sale. And remember, the sale is through August 30th. But right now, I do know that there are two that are currently unavailable. And we're hoping that they are back in stock in time for the sale, which is why I'm not showing them to you today for that reason. I just don't want to taunt you in case they're not, but we're hoping that they're back in stock. So the Risa Bloom, it's another great craft kit for those that like to decorate. I think this would be pretty hanging in a locker. I always like to decorate my locker when I was in school. This is a great size for your front door, for all kinds of other things that you might want to do. And you can pair this with the paper florist dies to really do it up more if you want to. But it includes all of the elements to make all of the flowers, the twine to wrap it. So a real fun crafting kit, perfect for a rainy day activity, right? And then the last one is a craft kit. And I actually picked up a few of these for myself personally because I wanted the magnetic board, and I'm working on a collage where it's like 3 and 4. I'm probably going to do either 3 or 5 because they always say either do it perfectly symmetrical or kind of like, you know what I mean, off center them and things like that. And so I wanted the magnetic board. So it does have the magnetic board framed in white. If you wanted to, you could actually, you know, mask this all out and then paint the frame very easily. It has some paper. The frame does come apart so that you can insert paper in if you don't want just a plain white background. That also means that you could interchange any 12 by 12 paper that you also own. It's got fun things to create pockets so that you can have them on here. You've got clips that will work on here. You've got all kinds of fun little elements for decorating, for doing things like that. Because it's oversized by 12 by 12, it definitely will not, like, it's not something you would decorate a locker or something like that with. But here, just to show you again the elements of this. This is a great, again, crafting kit. This would be great for a budding crafter. And I've said for myself personally, I scooped up a few of the frames, and I'm seriously contemplating getting a few more, just also because for myself as a person who does vendor events or different things, to have a magnetic surface that I can use in my vendor displays and things like that. And that's changeable. I don't have to use these. All of these elements I can incorporate into scrapbooking, into bullet journaling, into other things if I wanted to. So lots of ways to mix and match and use these products, guys. But again, I will link the different crafting elements at the top. Also, if the one negative to me, the one negative to these kits is that they don't have refills. You have to buy a whole nother kit at this point in time if you want to refill. But because of the way that I invest in my business and sometimes take kits apart, I do have refills of some of the kits. So if you're one of my customers and you're looking for refills, go ahead and message me and we can see what I might have in my stash and what's going on there. So watch for the link above. Again, if you're interested in refills and you're one of my customers, reach out to me. If you have any questions about any of the kits, let me know. And if you want a link to the video that I did specifically around the birthday card organizer, comment below and we'll get you that link, guys. So enjoy the kit sale. It's from today through the end of the month, August 30th. Thanks, guys.